Anna Bagwan, Minister of Environment, Solid Waste Management and Climate Change, Mr. Bernardes, CEO of Phoenix Beverages Group, Mr. Patrick Rivalan, COO, CFO, Phoenix Beverages Limited, Mr. Jérôme Merle, Senior Management, Technical Operations and Sustainability at Phoenix Beverages Limited, Mrs. Yanisha Hiri, QSC and Sustainability Manager at Phoenix Beverages Limited, distinguished guests, members of the press, partners, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. A warm welcome to Mauritius Glass Gallery. On behalf of Phoenix Beverages Group, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to this significant moment, the unveiling of our first reverse vending machine, marking a meaningful milestone in our journey towards sustainability. Hosting this event here at the iconic Mauritius Glass Gallery is no coincidence. This space carries both a symbolic and historical significance in our shared environment story, a story rooted in action, transformation, and commitment to a better future. My name is Jerry Nana, and I have the honor of being your Master of Ceremony today. We are gathered here to witness a project deeply aligned with the Phoenix Earth Initiative, our dedicated ESG platform committed to building a circular, sustainable and inclusive future. Standing in this establishment today reminds us that the way long before sustainability was a global buzzword, before climate action was a movement, and before ESG frameworks were formally defined, the pioneers behind the gallery embodied the principles. We may not have used the term sustainability, but the vision was clear: recycling every possible waste for the sake of future generations. They believe in taking actions today for a better tomorrow, our children's tomorrow. That belief became a legacy. That legacy became culture. And today that culture continues through Phoenix Earth Initiative. This event is more than an unveiling. It is a celebration of both our past and future, where tradition meets innovation and small actions create meaningful change. Thank you for joining us in this important moment. Now let's begin by hearing from the individuals shaping this journey. I now invite Mrs. Yanisha Hiri, QSC and Sustainability Manager at Phoenix Beverages, to deliver the welcome address and share the values and vision underpinning today's launch. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. Honorable Mr. Rajesh Anand Bhagwan, Minister of Environment, Solid Waste Management and Climate Change, Mr. Bernardes, CEO of Phoenix Beverages Limited, Mr. Patrick Rivalan, COO and CFO of Phoenix Beverages Limited, Mr. Jérôme Merle, Senior Manager, Technical Operations and Sustainability, distinguished guests, members of the press, partners, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is a sincere honor to address you today. I will speak on our Phoenix Earth Initiative, through which we nurture a culture of sustainability. Phoenix Initiative is the sustainability arm of Phoenix Beverages Group and the heartbeat of our ESG commitments. Today's event, the unveiling of our first reverse vending machines, is not a standalone action. It is a continuation of a legacy built over decades and a reaffirmation of our promise to be more than just a beverage company. We're also a responsible corporate citizen. Our journey began as far back as 1991, when Mauritius Breweries Limited and Phoenix Camp Minerals established the Mauritius Glass Gallery, an initiative ahead of its time that aimed to recycle glass waste and reduce our operations footprint. What started as a small recycling initiative is now a nationally recognized environmental symbol and a pillar of what Phoenix Earth has grown to represent. Our aim is to create real, measurable change in the way we interact with our environment and our communities. We act with purpose, engaging actively to raise awareness, especially among our youth, and building strategic partnerships that drive lasting change. Initiatives like World Without Waste, I Am Recyclable, La Statue de la Renaissance, and Bouteille Retournée, Nourrit Prends-Lit, are examples of this philosophy in motion. For over 70 years, Phoenix Beverages has pursued a legacy of excellence. Driven by our motto, thirst for the best, we continually seek to deliver premium quality in every aspect of our business, be it our products, our processes, or our people. Through our promise, Thirst for You, we ensure that every beverage we craft contributes to meaningful, quality moments of our consumers. But our commitments extend well beyond product excellence. Sustainability, innovation, and accountability drive us forward. They shape our industrial practices, define our brands, and guide us as a responsible, future-focused producer. We have embedded sustainability across our operations through a structured approach, beginning with our certification to environmental management system, conducting a double materiality assessment of our activities, and measuring our carbon footprint. These critical steps have laid the foundation for the development of our group-wide ESG strategy with well-defined focus areas. What makes this journey truly meaningful is that it starts from within, through our people and our workplace. The introduction of our reverse vending machines here at Pont Fairside sends a clear message. Sustainability begins at home. We are choosing to lead by example. We hope this project begins a replicable model for other companies, inspiring more organizations to follow the trend. We acknowledge that none of this would have been possible without the support of our strategic key partners, government bodies, and most importantly, our colleagues. Without any further ado, I invite Mr. Gérard Mel to walk us through the technical and operational framework of this exciting journey. Thank you.
Honorable Mr. Rajesh Bhagwan, Minister of Environment, Solid Waste Management and Climate Change. Dear guests, members of the press, partners, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. Thank you, Yanessa, for this warm introduction. It's really an honor to be here with you today. I want to sincerely thank each of you for being part of this important moment in the journey of Phoenix Beverage Group towards becoming more sustainable. As many of you know, ESGs, which stand for environmental, social, and governance, is not just about rules and reports. It's about the way we think, the way we work, and the way we act to make a real difference. The theme of my speech today is From Vision to Action, and our ESG's achievements and milestones. Number one, our environmental efforts protecting nature and promoting recycling. We believe that growing a business should never harm the planet. Some of our key actions include putting energy-saving system in place across our production sites with the real-time tools to help us to track and reduce energy use. Rolling out ISO 5001 and investing in cleaner technologies, using less water by improving our cleaning and bottling systems. Keeping the Mauritius Glass Gallery running since 1991 as a symbol of a long outstanding commitment to recycling. Supporting community projects like Well Without Waste, I Am Recyclable, and RGB Bouteilles Retournées, Bouteilles Recyclées to encourage plastic bottles collection all over Mauritius. Sustainability is not just about the planet, it's about the people too. At Phoenix Beverage Group, we work to support, involve, and educate both our employees and the communities around us. There are some other things we've done. We've trained hundreds of employees on important topics like climate change, energy savings, and how to reduce waste. We've partnered with school, NGOs, and local councils to reach out more people. Through campaigns, we've encouraged thousands to take responsibilities of protecting the environment. We back projects that involve young people, like cleaning up events, innovation workshops, and upcycling waste into something useful. Good governance, doing the right thing the right way. Strong leadership and ethical decision-making are the key of a long-term progress. That's why we've improved our ESG system with clear targets and regular reviews. Our sustainability goals follow global standards and are closely monitored by our leadership team. We carry out regular audit on energy, waste, and safe to make sure we stay on track. Our Phoenix Earth initiative is run by teams from across the company: technical, legal, HR, CSR, all working together with the same purpose. Our new reverse vending machine will also feed into our ESG monitoring tool, helping us to track how much is collected and how many people is using them. Launch of our first reverse vending machines. Today marks the start of a new chapter with the launch of the first 2 reverse vending machines at Pont-Fair. This might seem like a little step, but it means a lot. Why? Because we are starting at home with our own people on our side, showing the example we want to set moving forward. This machine will make it easier to people to recycle PET bottles and aluminum cans, give us real-time data on how they use and how we can do better, and how we can do better, sorry. Help us to build a model that can grow across our production sites. Our goal is clear. We want to create a workplace culture that everyone feels that they can be part of the solution. Small actions, big change. To finish, I want to say this: ESG is not just a slide project. It's a core part of how we do business every day. Whether we're cutting our environmental impact, supporting communities, or improving the way we work, every department, every team, and every person plays a part. The reverse vending machines we're going to launch today show how innovation, personal action, and leadership can come together to make a real change. On behalf of Phoenix Beverage Group, I thank our employees, our leadership, and our values partners in government and civil society. Your trust and collaboration makes everything we achieved possible. Sustainability will not be an add-on in business, should not be an add-on in business. It should be part of how we live and work every single day. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mail. Thank you for sharing the broader strategic vision of Phoenix Beverages Group and how sustainability will shape the group's expansion, including Rodrigues, Réunion Islands, Seychelles, And now, ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure, the immense pleasure, of inviting our CEO, Mr. Benartez, Phoenix Beverages Limited, to please come and join me. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Comme toujours, c'est trop bas. Honorable Mr. Bhagwan, Minister of Environment, Solid Waste Management and Climate Change. Distinguished guests, members of the press, partners, my dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. It's a privilege as CEO and a real individual pleasure as citizen of the world to address you today on behalf of Phoenix Beverages Group. As we mark a new episode in our sustainability journey, a chapter that reflects progress, purpose, and above all, perspective. Thank you to Yanessa and Gerard for these laudable achievements. Before I start my part, Mr. Minister, I must say we have a very passionate team at PBL. And if we let them talk, we will never finish. Phoenix Beverages strongly advocates since years as a responsible producer for a better Mauritius for the next generations. Myself, I'm personally convinced that it's in our willingness as human beings committed to making things happen, and our leadership is in this area that must push back the boundaries. We will make Mauritius what Mark Twain said about it. Upon discovering Mauritius, God found such an inspiration that he immediately set about creating paradise. Imagine that. The launch today of our first reverse vending machine here at Ponfer is not just a milestone. It's a statement of intent. It shows how we do not simply speak of ESG, we live it, we measure it, and we integrated it in our daily life. Through the Phoenix Earth initiative, we have developed a solid foundation for responsible action. From the Mauritius Glass Gallery you saw in 1991 to the national pet recovery campaigns, school-based program, which really touched my heart, and sustainable production methods, we have always led with intent. But leadership also means looking in the future ahead. And that's why I would like to share with you today our future perspective for Phoenix Beverages Group as we scale beyond Mauritius and align all our operation under the Phoenix Earth culture. Rodrigue, first, Rodrigue. Building a local recycling culture. Rodrigue has been part of a roadmap with the introduction of 15 sorting bins across the islands of our operation and distribution network with a dual objective: encourage source-level waste separation among employees, retailers, and citizens, and to support the Rodriguan community's efforts towards more structured recycling infrastructure. I believe Rodrigue holds a unique potential as a circular economy micro-model. Our goal is to work hand in hand with local partners, the authorities, to build something simple, scalable, and community-owned. As you know, we've got another operation in Réunion Islands, the sister island on the other side,
Edena Boisson. Following our acquisition of this company in 2017, we have been actively working to align their operation with the Phoenix Hub framework. This includes conducting a comprehensive carbon footprint assessments like we made it here and start to implement action after action during the year and measure it. Mapping their energy and water consumption and reduce their utilization rates by hectoliters produced. And gradually implementing best practice in manufacturing operation and responsible sourcing. We are not there to impose. We are there to share, to collaborate, and elevate. Just as Mauritius has seen change through Phoenix Hub, so too can Edena become a beacon of beverages production that is both profitable, but for me, sustainable in Réunion Islands. And the last part of the story, Seychelles Breweries, a new chapter. Recently in April, with our entry into Seychelles Breweries, we have inherited not just a legacy brand, but also a responsibility to modernize with meaning. We intend to apply the same ESG lens there, starting with employee engagement on sustainability terms and introducing waste separation points. Working also with local environmental stakeholders to develop circular economy initiatives tailored, and I like the tailored one, to the island context of Seychelles. The most important point for me today, our group is one sustainability culture. What connects all these projects, Mauritius, Rodrigue, Réunion, is a single unifying vision. A vision rooted through Phoenix Hub. Phoenix Hub is more than an initiative, it's a culture. One that fosters transparency in governance, respect for people internally, externally, and the planet. Technological innovation that solve real world problems. As we scale regionally, our goal is to adapt and embed that the Phoenix Earth spirit into every subsidiary, every plant, every local team, and every consumer. We want every bottle produced by Phoenix Beverages Group in any territory to represent a shared value chain, one that prioritizes sustainability as much as quality. In closing, I want to express, Mr. Minister, my heartfelt gratitude to you and the Ministry of Environment for its consistent partnership, and to all our employees, partners, and community champions who continue to drive this change. This is not the end of the campaign. This is the beginning of a shared movement, one that connects employees, consumer, and ecosystem across borders. Together, ladies and gentlemen, we are shaping the future that is more responsible, more inclusive, and more sustainable. Thank you very much.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, very, very proud to be here today for this iconic moment. Now I have the privilege of inviting our guest of honor, the Honorable Rajesh Anand Bhagwan, Minister of Environment, Solid Waste Management and Climate Change, to deliver his key note address. It's an honor to have you with us here today.
Bonjour tout le monde. Merci pour l'accueil, Monsieur Benantel, le CEO, les membres de la direction et au cadre de Phoenix Beverages, les membres de la presse, des ONG qui sont présents, mesdames et messieurs. Je suis très heureux d'avoir pu être parmi vous aujourd'hui. Je sais ce que je suis en train de dire. très heureux à l'occasion du dévoilement de 2 reverse vending machines ou RVM, comme on les appelle. Nous l'avons mis dans la conversation. There was a greeting from my daughter from Newcastle. She told me that you were a bit. So anyway, congratulations for your presentation. And also for the achievement of the Phoenix Beverages over the years. Je suis très heureux d'avoir pu me trouver ici ce matin et je crois que je viens ici un peu plus de 20 ans. Plus de 20 ans dans le coin. C'est toujours même avec plus de développement, avec plus d'initiatives. C'est peut-être des simples machines que nous sommes en train aujourd'hui de lancer, mais elles illustrent une évolution profonde, un changement d'état d'esprit à tous les niveaux. C'est les producteurs, les gouvernements, les ONG, les citoyens. À un moment où les distributeurs automatiques représentaient une consommation instantanée, accessible n'importe où, à toute heure, aujourd'hui, les reverse vending machines ouvrent la voie à une haute forme d'automatisme, en cohérence avec les engagements forts du gouvernement pour lutter contre la pollution et construire un avenir durable. Le tri des déchets à la source, le recyclage et l'économie circulaire ne sont plus des options, mais des impératifs inscrits dans le programme gouvernemental 2025 à 2029. L'initiative portée par Phoenix Earth Initiative va dans ce sens, en ciblant spécifiquement les bouteilles en PET et les canettes en aluminium. Vous encouragez des gestes simples mais puissants auprès de vos collaborateurs et de la communauté, ce qui illustre une volonté à promouvoir la consommation responsable. Maurice n'est malheureusement pas épargné par le problème de la pollution, dont la pollution plastique. Rien qu'en 2024, environ 158 millions de bouteilles en PET ou boissons ont été mises sur les marchés mauriciens. Or, à peine 35% de ces bouteilles post-consommation sont efficacement collectées, exportées pour le recyclage, tandis que le reste finit dans la nature ou est renvoyé vers l'unique centre d'enfouissement à Mauritius, déjà saturé, avec des conséquences environnementales désastreuses auxquelles nul ne doit rester les bras croisés aujourd'hui. Cette situation n'est plus tenable. Elle appelle à une réponse structurée, rigoureuse et systémique. C'est pour cela que mon ministère agit et a élaboré une réglementation basée sur le principe de la responsabilité élargie du producteur et spécifiquement dédiée à la gestion des contenants en plastique ou boissons. Ces règlements, une fois validés, prévoient la création d'une organisation de responsabilité des producteurs à but non lucratif désignée sur appel à candidature pour piloter l'ensemble du dispositif. Notre objectif est clair: structurer une filière nationale de collecte et de recyclage pour les bouteilles en plastique PET, HDPE et d'autres et autres plastiques, y compris biosourcés. Nous voulons réduire la pression sur l'environnement, créer des emplois verts et faire évoluer notre modèle vers une véritable économie circulaire. Cela inclut également le déploiement des distributeurs automatiques inversés, comme ceux que nous aurions aujourd'hui et qui, à l'étranger, ont prouvé leur efficacité dans la réduction des déchets plastiques et aluminium. Les consommateurs pourront retourner les conteneurs vides pour récupérer leurs consignes Des centres de collecte seront également mis en place pour le stockage et la gestion de ces contenants. Les RVM sont un moyen louable d'encourager les consommateurs qui veulent faire ce qui est juste pour la planète. Je suis confiant que ces machines peuvent apporter un changement dans les habitudes des consommateurs. En transporter les bouteilles en plastique et canettes jusqu'aux distributeurs automatiques inversés et les laisser dans les autobus ou les balancer dans la nature, le choix est clair. Les utilisateurs ne recevront non seulement une incitation symbolique en retour, mais pourront surtout être fiers de créer un impact positif pour la planète. Je suis certain que les enfants qui viendront visiter la Mauritius Gallery montreront l'exemple et encourageront leurs parents et les enseignants à utiliser les RVM. Je salue votre groupe pour cette initiative et j'espère que cela inspirera d'autres. Je dirais ceci, recycler, c'est bien, mais réutiliser à travers des options d'emballage rechargeables, c'est encore mieux. Quand le but n'est pas d'encourager le recyclage du plastique, pour ensuite produire davantage de plastique à usage unique. C'est à travers un véritable partenariat entre le gouvernement, le secteur privé et les citoyens, les 4P, Public, Private, People Partnership, que nous pourrons bâtir un pays plus propre, plus vert et plus durable. Je voudrais aussi vous féliciter pour toutes vos initiatives durant ces dernières années, et surtout depuis plus de dizaines d'années, ce que vous avez fait, ce que vous avez fait comme plan, ce que vous avez aussi proposé à d'autres secteurs qui peut-être vous ont suivi. Et je vous encourage davantage, vous avez tout le soutien du gouvernement, tout mon soutien personnel, et je félicite tous ceux qui se sont engagés dans ce processus. Et au nom du gouvernement, je vous dis merci, et que nous avons une responsabilité de travailler ensemble, parce que vous me demandez aujourd'hui, je suis revenu ministre de l'Environnement, je ne l'ai jamais cru, 20 ans après, hein, mais pas plus fragile, je suis un peu plus fauve. J'ai plus de motivation, parce qu'aujourd'hui, il faut être honnête. Nous sommes devenus une population avec des mauvaises habitudes. Peut-être pas beau à dire, mais après c'est là, mais c'est vrai. Je suis en train de voir le personnel de la RDA avec la machine de l'herbe. Qu'est-ce que vous allez voir ici? Des cannes de bière, pas de bière, des bouteilles en plastique, des bouteilles en eau, et c'est pas beau à voir. Et ça nous fait avoir honte. Nous sommes un nouveau gouvernement, je suis redevenu ministre. J'ai avec moi l'adjoint au ministre Jean-Lac Béranger qui est très dynamique. Et nous avons la motivation, nous sommes motivés à mettre toute notre énergie à faire de l'île Maurice vraiment une île écologique. Seulement, il faut le soutien de tout le monde. Moi, je vous félicite pour ce que vous avez fait, toutes les initiatives que vous avez prises au niveau de votre organisation, les DSI. Mais c'est la population qu'il faut recentrer. Il faut recentrer peut-être cette vision au niveau je veux dire, du peuple mauricien, d'être plus discipliné, d'être plus, avoir plus d'initiatives, que ce soit au niveau des collectivités locales, que ce soit au niveau des conseils de district, que ce soit aussi au niveau du secteur privé, aussi en général. Je sais qu'il y a Mme Cyrine Gani qui fait beaucoup avec son organisation. Je crois qu'il faut une synergie, ce que nous sommes en train de faire au niveau du ministère, de mettre tout le monde ensemble et de pouvoir, dans un an, dans 2 ans, de voir une Maurice plus verte, plus écologique et plus propre, parce que nous sommes un pays à vocation touristique. Voilà un peu ce que j'avais à dire. Je suis très heureux d'avoir pu, malgré un problème personnel, trouver le temps et de venir ici, parce que je vous dois cette visite. Et j'avais voulu aussi constater le progrès que vous avez fait au fil de ces 20 ans que je suis levé il y a 20 ans, je crois, de cela, au Glorious Gallery à l'époque. Et bravo encore et bonne continuation. Vous avez tout mon soutien et tout le soutien du gouvernement. Je vous remercie.
Un grand applaudissement, mesdames et messieurs.
Pointez devant. Pointez devant. Pointez devant.
Ça comme ça.
Ouais.
Là,
voilà, là aussi. Poussez. Poussez dedans. Voilà.
Et voilà.
Une note. Madame.
Ouais, mettez un original.
Et là, c'est compact à l'intérieur.
Ouais, c'est fresh. Là, c'est comme ça.